You fill up my senses like a night in the forest, like a mountain in springtime, like a walk in the rain, like a storm in the desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses. Come fill me again. Come, let me love you. Let me give my life to you. Let me drown in your laughter. Let me die in your arms. Let me lay down beside you. Let me always be with you. Come, let me love you. Come, love me again. All of you people who like to piss all over Barry and Suzanne Morphew's marriage, the marriage that they maintained for decades, think about your own personal lives, because many of you have many failed partnerships, multiple children to multiple ex-partners. You have failed relationships, divorces, etc. Why are you casting stones at someone who can maintain a 3-decade relationship? These relationships take commitment, work. They take facing fears, facing daily challenges. They take joy, laughter, true love. They take friendship. And that's how you get through your battles. You have that deep commitment to one another and that enjoyment from one another. And I think that's pretty clear to see in the Morphew marriage. You can see these qualities, and you're just making these huge assumptions, and it's like you're jealous. I mean, look at yourselves. When people get together and when they make a deep commitment and they raise children and they grow together through life, it's painful to think that your partner would have to die alone or without you, and you want them to die, when they die, in your arms. And I don't mean violently. I mean knowing that they are with someone that they are loved by and safe with. And I feel Suzanne Morphew and Barry Morphew wanted to be that for each other. And yes, I do understand that in a situation like this, a husband or wife, whomever is still alive, they must be looked at as a possible perpetrator. There is nothing showing that Barry Morphew has committed this crime, okay? Right now, there is no evidence that we are aware of. You can try and make out that there is, but there isn't, okay? And until such time as his arrest, you need to give him a fucking break, because you are bullies. You're cruel. You're ugly. You are ugly. You are staining what could be a wonderful love story. Guess what? People do have them. There are people in life who live that way, who maintain a relationship over decades. You all are so disgusting when you bring up Suzanne's fertility, and I guess I'm doing it now too. But I'm going to say this. It was Barry Morphew that gave Suzanne those beautiful daughters that she so desired and loved. Okay? And she would have been so grateful and so, that would have been a great source of joy and connection to Barry for Suzanne, don't you think? And where are the apologies to the people that you've called Barry Morphew's bit of crumpet? Where are the apologies to people's children, whom you've called Barry Morphew's love children? You do realise that these children are going to grow up and see everything that you've put out there. Okay? Those are real people, real children now, and real, possibly damaged adults later. I mean, you're just disgusting. You are disgusting. Are you jealous that you've been unable to maintain a loving, long-term relationship, that you've just got, trashed relationships behind you? No, not everyone who's had relationships that have failed, they're not all trash, right? But, if you are casting aspersions about the state of someone's marriage that, for all intents and purposes, from what we as people on the outside can see, looks pretty amazing. From all intents and purposes, from people in their lives, was pretty amazing. What is it about yourself that is so triggered? Is it your failures? Is it your own shortcomings? Is it your own lack of ability to maintain a long-term relationship, one that takes, guts? It takes guts to go the distance. And it does. It takes real friendship. And you don't know what you're doing, but it seems that you are trashing someone's friendship, something that you know nothing about.